Good afternoon, San Diego, and welcome to the Museum of Man, San Diego's greatest atheistic museum. And folks, the very foundation of this museum is built upon the premises of the philosophy, the religion of this man, Charles Darwin, the father of modern day evolution. You see, Darwin developed a religion, a philosophy in which he was able to excommunicate God from his creation. That God wasn't necessary. That natural processes, natural selection, mutations, and time would account for all the diversity of life that we see on this planet. And that man himself has evolved from some slimy creature that crawled out of the ocean millions of years ago. Folks, this is evolution. And I would like to take just a few minutes and debunk Darwin and this fantasy land of evolution. Folks, where are the transitions? We have America's, the world's greatest zoo, just a 5-minute stroll from where I'm standing. We have apes, chimpanzees, orangutans, monkeys, and we have people. Where are all the intermediates? Our zoos ought to be filled with them. Evolution says there was a time on this planet that reptiles wanted to become birds. They wanted to be some creature that would fly in the air, we call a bird. And somehow they sprouted wings and they became birds. Where are all the intermediates? Our zoos ought to be filled with them. And what about this? Mutations. What are mutations? A corruption of the DNA code, mistakes, errors. It's evolution going the wrong way. We never see a series of mutations producing new, higher and higher degrees of information, like a leg evolving into a wing. But what about this gap? Non-life to life. How do we go from non-living chemicals to life? Where on this planet do we observe that happening? It ought to be so obvious that we see non-life evolving into life that no one would deny evolution. Folks, we don't see it. We can't even create life in the test tube with all the information and wisdom and knowledge that we have. So what would we expect to find if in fact there were a creator that you're accountable to? We would expect to find such things as the human eye, an engineering masterpiece. It can detect 10 million colors, motion and depth and distance. It screams of an omnipotent, all-wise creator. We've never seen an eye evolve by chance and randomness. And what about this structure? The most complex structure in the universe. And most of you have one. It weighs about 3 pounds. We see complexity and order and design, information that staggers your mind. Our supercomputer pale in comparison. It screams of an omnipotent, all-powerful, all-wise God. And then when we look into the heavens, the Bible says the heavens declare the glory of God. We see the majesty and the order and the complexity and the design of the universe around us. It screams of an omnipotent God. 100 billion galaxies in our universe, each containing 100 billion stars. And our earth is designed for life by an omnipotent, all-wise creator. Folks, I believe if we're honest, if we look at all of the evidence around us honestly, we can come to no other conclusion than the greatest verse in the Bible, the very first verse. In the beginning, God. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. You are accountable to Him, and so am I. And folks, I trust you will seek Him with all your heart, and you will find Him. Thank you for your time, and may God bless you.